Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of
Buenos
Weekly
días y
20.
bienvenidos a esta edición
It's
especial
Thursday morning, you guys. We don't
de
usually
nuestra
meet
llamada
on a Thursday
semanal.
morning, but we are
Ahora,
here
jueves,
and we are so happy to be with you all. And we're so happy that you have taken the time. You've answered the call to be with us this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whatever time it is where you are. We're so happy to be with you. Every day we get to gather is a gift. And we're just so thrilled and so, just blown away by what is happening in our world, what is happening in our great companies. And we're just so happy that you're here with us to not only celebrate, but also to learn, to grow, to take this opportunity by the horns and see where it takes us. Now, I have a question. The first few minutes of this call, people are joining us. They're logging in, they're turning on their cameras, they're just getting in. So, for those of you who are here with us right now, I have a question. What one word would you use to describe your feelings about Love Biome and LifeVantage right now? If you were to take all of the feelings that you're feeling right now and all the anticipation and all the emotion, if you could compress that into one word, what would it be? And I want to see your answers. I would love to see what you have to say in the chat. So think about it, come up with that special word, and let me know what you are thinking. Now, let me just say, people are logging in, people are joining us from all over the world. I've seen greetings from Canada and Sweden and Norway and of course all over the United States and Taiwan, Africa. I saw Nigeria. Our Love Biome family is pretty special and it's so cool to see everyone logging in. Okay. So I am seeing some amazing words coming through the chat right now. Let's see. Shiana says epic. I love that. That encapsulates this news, doesn't it? It's epic. Covert Coop 87 transformation. I like that word, Yeah, we're evolving, we're transforming. Yeah, very cool. Lots of excited. Thrilled says by love biomel wood. I love that. Thankful. That's awesome, Angela Sims. I love that you have a thankful heart, and that's the word that you came up with. Just thankful. I think there's a lot to be thankful for right now. Amazed, Carol Anderson says. Excited. Let's see. You guys are blowing me away. Blessed, said Kathleen. Superb, Bishop-elect Dr. Yvonne. Love that. Oh, I like this. Masterstroke. Keith Tellisford. I love that. Masterstroke. Kind of pushing two words together there. Taking advantage of my one word rule there. Very cool, Keith. Okay. Well, tons. Okay. So I got to say this. Judy Chu says unstoppable momentum, which is technically two words, but that's English. She wrote it in Chinese. Maybe there's some translation. There's some translation there, but Judy says unstoppable momentum, and I couldn't agree more. Very, very cool. Let's see. You guys are awesome. Lots of great words. Longevity, Renee Daly. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing it for. This is longevity. This is the long game that we're playing, right? All right. Well, Val Graham favored, and then Ellsworth phenomenon. Well, I feel like there's a lot of great feelings, a lot of great words that we can use for this opportunity, for this new chapter. And that's why we're here today. That's why we're here this morning. We are here to learn about the business impact of this amazing announcement that we've made with Love Biome and LifeVantage. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to get ready for. And so Kelly said we need to have more calls. We need to have more opportunity to talk and get all this great information out there. So we are going to continue this special schedule for the next foreseeable little while here, for the foreseeable future. We are going to have calls Wednesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And this will give us an opportunity to talk about the amazing path forward, the opportunity that lies ahead. So we're gonna do it, and we hope that you'll join us Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, and we will equip you with all the resources and tools and information you will need to take advantage of the amazing opportunity that lies ahead. So make sure you are marking your calendar, setting your alarms, setting your alerts, and joining us Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Well, today it is my great pleasure to introduce and welcome to the call Kelly Olsen. Kelly is the one of the founders of LoveBiome, of course, and the CEO and the visionary behind this whole road that we're on, this whole LoveBiome story, this whole LoveBiome quest, and it's just always an honor and a pleasure to hear from Kelly, and he has prepared something very special to share with you today. So, without further ado, I am now going to pass the time to Kelly Olsen.
Thank you, Adam. So great to be with you all. And Adam was talking about Wednesdays and Thursdays, kind of our schedule for the next, at least through the end of October and possibly beyond that. The thought came to me that this time we get together on Wednesdays and Thursdays is like our the automatic part of our, for our, like the P84 for our brain, I guess. Like we talk about P84 being the automatic part of your morning. This time together is the automatic part of our mentality and our mindset and our vision and enthusiasm. And so that's why we do this. We get together here, you guys, so that during this short period of time that we're together, we can infuse vision and knowledge and information. But it's all, remember last week we talked about converting potential energy into kinetic energy. Okay, it's like we're storing and storing and storing the ideas and the vision and the enthusiasm and the knowledge. And the goal is to convert that knowledge, that potential energy, into kinetic energy. And so I like to think of Wednesdays and Thursdays now as the automatic part of your your Wednesday and Thursday, so that we can help your vision, your mindset, and help you get the most kinetic energy out of the potential, out of the knowledge, wisdom that is shared from the field, from the corporate, from LifeVantage, LoveBiome, and to ensure your greatest opportunity for success. And so as we get started, I'm going to show you a picture. Oh, well, I love this picture. This is our introductory slide, LifeVantage and LoveBiome, and I love this. But the picture that I wanted to show you is, well, I'm even at this. My brain is one slide behind the deck. Okay, but I do want to talk about this. You can see that on my background, on the background of my image, I have LifeVantage as the activation company. I love this. I love the idea of activation. Activation is kinetic energy. And I love the idea. I love being part of the activation company. It has a physiological aspect to it. It has a financial aspect to it. And it's just a feeling of being in motion, which you guys, I love. I just think that this is, I don't know. To me, this has success written all over it. So, but now the next slide is the picture I was thinking. Okay, here we go. look at this and read with me. Everyone simply wants to stay in the game. And this is what I'm going to ask you. And I want you to think about this. And I want you to ponder on this. And I want you to tell me what this means to you. And I want you to think in terms of yourself personally, your team, your business, your life. I want you to think about the idea that is conveyed in this statement. Everyone simply wants to stay in the game. And if you want to raise your hand and talk about this and how you feel, Diz and Adam will help me keep track so that we can get you unmuted and you can talk about it. That's fine. If you want to write it in the chat, and maybe Adam and Diz, you can kind of read some of the things that are written in the chat, because I have a hard time doing that and talk at the same time. What does this mean to you? Everyone, because I have to tell you, to me, this expands my feelings so dramatically and gives me vision so strong. Everyone wants to stay in the game. What does this mean to you? Read some of the comments.
So Kelly, we've got staying alive, achieving success, not quitting, staying healthy, in motion, longevity, helping others. Yeah, feeling like you're 9 when you're 90. I like that from Marie Washington. Activating new beginnings. Great, just great thoughts here.
Take a breath and think about this, you guys. What does it really mean to you to stay in the game? It means getting the most out of your life. There is a health aspect. I want to feel good every day. And feeling good means that there are things that I want to do. And look at the graphics here. People have different ages, different walks of life. It means different things to different people. But there is a life that we are living. There is a life that you are living and a life that I am living. And in order for us to do more than simply live, we have to be in the game. We have to be out doing things, being active, engaged, feeling fulfilled and satisfied and feeling like there's possibilities in our life, no matter what stage of life we're in. And there is definitely a physiological aspect to this. If you don't sleep well, if you don't feel well, if you don't, if you're not flexible enough, if you got inflammation, there's something's wrong, it's going to be hard for you to be mentally in the game because you just don't feel well. But also think in terms of your financial life. In order for you to really get the most of the game, you've got to be in a position where, you can engage financially in life. There are things to do, places to go, people to see, experiences, memories. As I think about this beautiful, amazing business that we're in and the many, many years that I've been in it, I'm going to tell you right now, it all comes down to this: helping people get in the game and stay in the game. And whether it's a cruise, a trip to an exotic place, an experience with friends, whatever it is, this is the promise of this entrepreneurial venture that we're in. And so if you ever wonder, what business are we in? And why are we doing this? If you ever have someone ask you, what business are you in? And why are you doing this? The answer is on the screen right now. The profound, compelling, huge answer is on the screen right now because friends, I want to be in the game. The idea of me not being in the game scares me. The idea that life passes me by scares me. I don't care if I'm 70 or 40 or 20. I don't care. I want to be in the game. I want to wake up in the morning, kiss my wife, and say, we are in the game. Don't you? Doesn't everyone you know? Isn't this something we have in common with humankind? I almost feel like we could end this discussion with this one slide. You want to know what business we're in? Get this in your heart, your guts, your mind, everywhere. This is our business, you guys. And this is a beautiful, amazing business. This is what we take to the world. This is what we offer. We have answers to health questions, the way the body works. We have answers to financial questions, the way that income streams can be created that will help everyone get in the game and stay in the game. Y'all with me? Are we all united on this? Are you with me, you guys? Does this seem like a business that you would like to be in? Does this seem like something that you would be proud of? A business that you would be proud of? Now, I'm going to use a few minutes today to talk about the compensation system that LifeVantage has created. And so this kind of what I'm going to do to you today or with you today is to help you get a good feel to begin to make this plan your best friend. Because when we talk about getting in the game, this right here is what LifeVantage has created that is going to help every one of us as we come together, LoveBiome and LifeVantage, every one of us get in the game and stay in the game financially. And this is going to be the foundation of us helping everyone with P84 and the LifeVantage Hero products soon to get in the game from a health perspective, physically, physiologically. So there are a couple of things. Just stay with me in this discussion because I'm going to make this so simple for you, and you're going to love this discussion, this explanation. Look at this and tell me what you see. This is their plan. Each one of those slots represent a recognition pin level of increasing rewards from the beginning to the top. And so what is your first impression as you see this? Or what comments do you have about it? Put it in the chat. Tell me what you see. When you look at this chart, what do you see? Especially in the context of the LoveBiome compensation plan, what do you see here? Dr. Tamiya says financial freedom, progression. Sheila Mack says progression. A ladder of success. I love that. A ladder of success. Clear steps to growth. Jean Flynn. Love that, Jean. More opportunity. I like that. Growth and freedom. Love that. Success roadmap. Love that. More money. A massive bank account. I love that. Let me give you a little bit of a nudge. What you see are 14 steps, 14 levels 14 levels of recognition and increasing rewards. The LoveBiome plan has 6 titles, 6 pin levels. The LifeVantage plan has 14. That is the first thing that I want you to notice, that from beginning to end, there are 14 steps. It's like, okay, I got up on my roof the other day. I have a big flag in front of my house. And Arlene said, okay, Labor Day is over. It's time to take the flag down. So I got my ladder. I've got like a 20-foot ladder. And I put it next to the house so that I could get up and into the rafters and take my flag down. Now I can imagine that 20-foot ladder, if there were only 6 steps, think about that. If there were only 6 steps in that 20-foot ladder, I'm pretty tall, but I don't think that I could have gone from step to step with 6 steps in a 20-foot ladder. But you give me a 20-foot ladder with 14 steps, easy. I could have made it step by step by step, easy. And that's in fact exactly what I had. So went up the ladder, easy, took down the flag. It was a simple operation, boom, it was done. But if that ladder only had 6 steps, I would have been struggling and maybe would have even killed myself. Who knows? I don't know. But here I see a ladder with 14 steps. So this is, I don't, just kinetically, just from a perspective of being able to navigate this beginning to end, this looks like something, this looks like something I can do. I like this. This is good. So now I'm going to kind of break these little ladder sections into pieces for you so that you can begin to understand where we're going from LoveBiome into the LifeVantage Evolve plan. And you're going to see remarkably that there are so many amazing connections. And the evolution is going to be simple. Okay, so let's take the front end. They call share. This is their front end. This is where at the entry level, where you're enrolling subscriptions, servicing and retaining customers, inspiring partners, beginning the process of building your team, building organization volume. This is your entry level. Notice that their title, their pin title, Consultant 3, is roughly equivalent to our merchant, pretty close. They have 2 recognition levels before merchant. And you can see the 4 areas of rewards, that they have in their front and their entry level: customer sales profit, personal sales bonuses, sharing bonuses, launch bonuses, all designed to help you launch your business, activate these behaviors and lay the foundation for a successful income stream, because that's what we're building. We're building income. So let's go to this one. This is their middle part. They call it build and grow. And if you think about it, if those of you are familiar with the LoveBiome plan, we designed ours exactly the same way. Our front end was called Love Cash. It was the entry level. Our middle top part was Love Growth, and then Love Best. They have share, build and grow, and leadership. The design is remarkably the same, and it's going to be so familiar to us. But look at this. Their middle part, they call build and grow. There are 6 recognition pin levels. Their senior consultant 3 is roughly equivalent to our builder. And so between merchant and builder, there are 3 recognition levels between merchant and builder. And I love that. Those steps, remember that ladder, those steps that I can take that will take me step by step from merchant to builder. And it's not just this big step that's harder to take. Okay, and then at the end of this kind of section, their managing consultant 3 is roughly equivalent to our leader. Now, as these Thursdays go by, I'm with the help of some LifeVantage experts in the field and corporate, going to help you understand the the nuances here, because actually LifeVantage, the way that they have created their qualification for these pin levels is really quite beneficial for each one of you. But I'm just going to kind of what I'm trying to do here is just kind of overlay our plan onto their plan so that you can see that there is some really smooth transition. So their managing consultant 3 is roughly equivalent to leader. And there are, by the way, 3 recognition levels between builder and leader, between senior consultant 3 and managing consultant 3. And so forever we've had our leaders in the field say we need more steps. It's a big jump between builder and leader. Okay, you guys, there are 3 pinned levels. There are 3 steps on this ladder between builder and leader now. And with each step, by the way, your rewards increase. And if you look at the bottom part, I'm going to put my cursor, I hope you can see that, where it says leadership match bonuses. From managing consultant 1, 2, and 3, you begin to earn shares of their big global leadership match bonus program. And so if you think about it, even before you are a leader, if you want to think in terms of the LoveBiome plan, it's like I begin to earn leadership matches as a builder. And in our plan, the leadership bonuses didn't begin until you're a leader. And so they push them back. And so the steps are more, natural, organic. And, as a team builder, helping people go from step to step, it is so, every time they achieve a new level, a new pin level, it's like a new infusion of excitement and enthusiasm. And there's not so much reach between one step and the other. And so check that out and look at this slide. It's the same group, that middle part from senior consultant 1 to managing consultant 3. Here's what happens on those steps, those 6 steps. As a senior consultant 1, which is basically, I kind of think about it as merchant plus. So the consultant 3 was basically roughly equivalent to merchant. Senior consultant 1 is basically merchant plus. You get your first title bonus. And then managing consultant 1, which is the first kind of, it's kind of like senior consultant is basically builder. Senior consultant 3 is roughly equivalent to builder. And so managing consultant 1 is like builder plus. And that is the qualification level where you qualify to receive your first home office incentive reward trip. And so to me, that's something that we really want to focus on, managing consultant. And we'll talk more about that as we go. But so title bonus at the senior consultant 1, that's kind of like merchant plus. Builder plus, managing consultant 1 is home office, all expense paid trip to home office, that experience. And then managing consultant 3, which is kind of the leader level, that's when you are paid 9 levels deep. And so that is a huge, huge, huge thing. And then you can see the 1, 2, and 3, managing consultant 1, 2, and 3, you qualify for shares of the leadership match bonus. And so, in our plan, the LoveBiome plan, from builder to leader, you can qualify to earn builder bonuses. Those are one-time bonuses. In this plan, from builder to leader, you begin to earn leadership match bonuses that are not one-time. You not only qualify to get paid deeper in your organization, but you qualify to get these leadership match bonuses that are paid every month. And so in our plan, the builder bonuses are one-off bonuses. Their plan, they're step-by-step from builder to leader. You increase shares of their leadership match bonuses, and those are paid every month. And so it's a really elegant way that they have kind of led us from what we, in our minds, builder to leader, or in their plan, senior consultant 3 to managing consultant 3. Okay, now check this out. Their leadership level. Their executive consultant 1 is roughly equivalent to star. Their executive consultant 2 is roughly equivalent to elite. So check it out. There are 3 major reward levels above elite with global wealth building rewards ramifications. In this, the leadership section, you can see at the kind of this bottom area, these are the titles where they share the leadership bonus pool, the global bonus pool of 4%. And so each successive level up receives greater shares in that bonus. So the kind of the entry level of the leadership is what we kind of roughly equivalent to our star, and their number 2 is roughly equivalent to our elite. Now check this out. Every year they have a global incentive trip. Executive consultant 1 is the doorway qualification to that global incentive trip. Last year they went to South Africa. In February, they're going to Thailand. Kristen was mentioning, I can't remember what meeting I was in with Kristen where she was talking about they've already kind of decided where after Thailand, where the next trip is going to be that will qualify in 2026 for. But it's just going to be one of those mind-blowing, once-in-a-lifetime trips. The key to opening up that qualification for that trip is basically what we've always called our star level, or in their plan, the executive consultant 1. So I'm just trying to give you some side-by-side, familiar analogies. Their executive consultant 2, which is kind of roughly equivalent to elite for us, that unlocks the qualification to receive their Jeep. And they just gave away a Jeep just this last week, and they do amazing things. I mean, they actually go to the person's house and deliver the Jeep and make a video and make a big deal out of this, and it is an awesome, amazing thing. These guys are into it. So basically at the elite level, executive consultant 2, this is kind of the doorway to getting the Jeep. And then 3, 4, and ultimately presidential, this is blue sky. This is where you get bigger and bigger shares of their global bonus pool. And any of you who have ever been in a plan where a company sets aside this much money, like they do 4% of their global volume into a pool, and you have an opportunity to earn shares, and this becomes a huge, huge part of your income. And we noticed that in Marinda with our global bonus pools, and many of you who are on this call kind of participated in that. This is the same thing. And so also in every executive level, Kristen last week talked to us about their perks and gifts and incentives. You reach the executive level, and every year they have this awesome executive gift program, like Louis Vuitton luggage and technology and all these cool, amazing gifts. They just do it right, you guys. This ladder, this is the greatest ladder. I wish I had this ladder to take my flag down the other day. This is just, so hopefully this kind of helps you see how their 14-step ladder kind of compares with our 6-step ladder, and how they actually have 3 steps beyond our top step, that they have more steps between each major accomplishment. Like, in ours, it would be merchant, builder, leader, star, elite. They've got 2, 3 steps between each one of those. And then each one kind of represents a new reward, a new level of reward, kind of a new boost to your business, and unlocks keys to new incentives and all of that. So in this September and October, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be helping you navigate these steps. And we're going to be helping you maximize the, those key steps, like managing consultant, you get the home office trip. Managing consultant 3, you get paid 9 levels deep. Executive consultant, you qualify for their global trip. Executive consultant 2, the Jeep, and all of those things, we're going to be paving the way for you to navigate from the LoveBiome plan to the LifeVantage Evolve plan, so that in November, we just hit it like a bomb, and you'll be ready. So what does that mean? September and October, remember, we continue to compensate you with the LoveBiome compensation plan. So everything that you're familiar with is the same September and October. Our September and October are our transitional months to prepare to launch into LifeVantage Evolve. And so our plan is to go into November in momentum. The last thing in the world we want to do is spend September and October kind of, watching Andy Griffith reruns and waiting for November to come along. That is the worst thing to do. Because the beautiful thing that, as Kristen and her team have kind of worked with Sean and I and looked at how this works together, what we have been doing since March, the E84 income building system that we've kind of been working on and teaching and training since March, is the perfect segue into the LifeVantage plan. And so that's what we're doing, you guys. We are on the right track. So November and December, a smooth transition to the LifeVantage Evolve compensation and perks program. And if we do this, and we will show you in these Thursday discussions that we have, we will show you how November and December are going to be gigantic months for you. And they will be like the buildup leading to your best year ever in this industry. 2026 will be the best year you have ever had in this industry. So our action plan is really simple. We keep doing what we have been teaching since March. By the end of September, your goal is to have 16 personally enrolled P84 subscriptions. This sets you up perfectly to max out our plan in September and October, and it sets you up perfectly to explode into November in the LifeVantage plan. So 16 personally enrolled, 32 level 2. Those are, the people the people they know. 32 retained subscriptions on level 2 maximizes your level 2 income. October, okay, and in September you do this, you qualify for Builder, and you qualify for your Dallas event ticket. Those are 2 keys. And so you do that activity in September, you qualify for Builder, which sets you up perfectly, and you qualify for your Dallas event ticket. Now, I think that we are close. I don't know. I think we've got 80, 100 tickets left for Dallas. By the end of this week, I think those tickets are going to be gone. And Sean and I are going to go to LifeVantage and beg for more tickets. But this is, again, somebody said on the call yesterday, I think, leaders are made at events. These in-person events, when you go to this Momentum Academy in Dallas, you will see the scope, the breadth, the depth of the vision of LifeVantage. You will see the family that we're now a part of. It will spur something inside of you, and it's excitement and a vision that will, be infectious and will carry you to every single person that you know. I have always been taught my entire career in network marketing, these events are career builders. Every time you go, your income takes a boost. If you go, your income goes up. And it's natural and organic to imagine why that is. And so this is our opportunity. And personally and kind of as a group, this is our coming out party. This is LoveBiome's introduction to LifeVantage. And I got to be honest with you, I'm feeling really personal about this, and I hope every single one of you are feeling personal about it too. I love you guys. This is our family. This is our family. And we need to show up at that event, and we need to have, this unity and this energy that just, raises the roof in Dallas. I'm looking forward to that. And every one of us coming out of that, every one of us are going to be edified and motivated, and our vision is going to be through the roof. So that's what happens in September. October, okay, our weekly compensation for September would range on the low end from 728 to the higher end. Actually, you can go a lot more than this, but this is kind of the range. If you do this, your weekly compensation in September would be 728 to $1,560. That doesn't include your monthly unilevel earnings or any bonuses. That's paid on top of this. But this is basically what your weekly compensation would be if you do that. So you're getting your compensation, you're qualifying for your Dallas ticket, and you're qualifying as builder. For October, it's essentially the same thing. You want to retain those 16 personally enrolled subscriptions, or if you do the golds, they're 8 P84 or 16 P84 or 8 P84 gold. Just retain them in October, but work on your level 2. So you want to retain the 32 and then build from there in week 1, 3, and 4 in October. Just keep building those subscriptions, working on your level 2 though. In October, instead of, just retain the 16 that you've got, but work on your level 2, because that's your subscription foundation. That's your business foundation that will springboard you into the LifeVantage Evolve plan. In October, you'll requalify as builder. You'll receive the builder bonus in the LoveBiome plan, $500. Your weekly income would range between $832 to $1,820. With the builder bonus and your monthly earnings, your income in October will be significant. Now, we talked about this last week. I want to remind you, LifeVantage, we kind of came in the middle of their sprint qualification for their regional reward trip to Mexico. They do I think 3 or 4 of these a year. And so because we kind of came in the middle, they scrambled to find us 5 spots because their block had actually already been filled by their own qualifiers. But they went to the resort in Mexico and they found 5 more rooms, 5 more villas or whatever in that resort. So LifeVantage has made 5 spots available to LoveBiome members, to you. We have to limit this to 5. We just, we don't have any more rooms than 5 to offer. And so we created this Part A, Part B qualification. Part A is you must be a paid as leader or above in September and October. That is the gateway qualification. Part B is how we select the top 5. You must be in the top 5 in total weekly earnings from September and October. So we're going to add up your total weekly earnings from September and October, including subscription week and each of the other weeks. So that doesn't include bonuses and unilevel earnings, just the weekly earnings from September and October. And the top 5 will be in Mexico with LifeVantage. In December, the dates are December 1st through 4th. And I don't know if there are any LifeVantage listening ears, but if there are, I just want to say how awesome it is that LifeVantage did this for us, for you guys. I'm very, very, very grateful for that. So important dates. September and October, we're paid according to the LoveBiome plan. We're going to maximize it, and we're going to explode into November. On October 1st, the LifeVantage, primarily the LifeVantage Hero products that Julie taught us about last week, and we'll learn more about in successive weeks from now on, will begin to be available to purchase and sell from the LoveBiome website. October 23rd to 25th is the Momentum Academy in Dallas. Circle it, don't miss it. If you don't have a ticket, by the end of the day today, get your ticket, arrange your transportation, carpool, get with your partners, get with whoever, and make sure that we are there in representing. And then November 1st, LoveBiome will integrate into the LifeVantage compensation plan, and that's what we are going to be using every week to prepare for. And this is how we do it. In September and October, our Wednesday 9 a.m. weekly 20, we celebrate P84, our masterpiece, and our new product heroes with LifeVantage, Protandim NRF2, Liquid Collagen, and the Mind Body System. And so our weekly 20 on Wednesdays is going to be staying in the game physically. Thursdays, we call Momentum Thursday. Every week is going to be a master class in business success and financial activation. And we're going to learn from the best. We're going to learn from LifeVantage experts, LifeVantage field leaders, LoveBiome field leaders. And this every Thursday is going to be a master class. This is it, you guys. We are just brimming with potential energy, every one of us. In order for it to affect our life, in order for that potential energy to keep us in the game, it's got to be converted into kinetic energy, which simply means we do something. We start a conversation, we reach out, we become active, we post, we email, we text, we talk, we train, we motivate, we do our business. We do what we know we have to do. This industry is an industry of entrepreneurs, and we are all entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs make a difference in this world. And so that is how we're setting this up. I hope that this has been helpful for you to understand how our plan overlays on their plan, the key points of their plan. Every week we'll dive deeper into it so that you have such a great understanding of how to be successful in the LifeVantage Evolve plan. I can tell you, you're going to love this journey. You're going to love it. And so with that, Adam, I'm going to turn the time back to you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for a wonderful introduction to what will be a series of amazing phone calls or Zoom calls held every Wednesday and Thursday. Again, this is our new schedule, Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And as you heard, we will use this time to give you all the tools, the information, the resources to really, really excel in this new phase. And I saw some questions in the chat, some logistical questions about, moving over into the LifeVantage family. Don't worry, all of those questions will be answered in the coming days and weeks. But right now, as Kelly said, the thing to do is to be focused on making the most out of this special window that we have right now, like attending the event in Dallas, qualifying for the event in Mexico, finishing this year strong. These are the activities, and this is the vision that we should be focused on right now. So we are going to help you do this Wednesdays and Thursdays. Join us for these very, very special calls so that we can come together as a group, as a family, and motivate each other, inspire each other, and move forward into this new exciting phase with our feet on the ground running as fast as we can. So thank you very much, Kelly. I loved the ladder analogy. I loved seeing the LifeVantage titles put on the screen and seeing the different steps that we can take along the way. I think it's going to be really, really beneficial and really cool for everyone involved. So,
hey, Adam, I'm sorry before you close. You have a great close, but I saw one question that I've got to address. Somebody actually asked if LifeVantage was going to phase out P84, and I just want to say, are you kidding? No, P84 is the reason that this all came together. They love it. We are actually actively teaching and training and helping LifeVantage understand P84. P84 has become one of the key heroes of LifeVantage, and everyone on their side is chomping at the bit to get it. They are ordering quantities of P84 that are off the charts. You guys, P84, and the CV the same. Don't worry. Don't oh, you're going to a very dark place and you need to come back into the light. P84 is the catalyst behind this entire coming together. So we are in the right place with the right product. And let me tell you, your friends at LifeVantage, your new best friends at LifeVantage, are chomping at the bit to get it. And so just wanted to address that, Adam. So now I will turn it back to you.
thank you. And also, I see a question from Melanie James. When do we get August and September shipments of P84? Sean Whitney gave us a great update yesterday. Those orders are going out now. They're being shipped right now. So thank you for your patience, and soon you'll have P84 on your countertops and in your shaker bottles and ready to consume. So
sorry, Adam, I've got to say one more thing about that. Sorry to keep interrupting. You guys, again, like I mentioned, the catalyst that brought these two companies together is P84, LoveBiome, our focus on microbiome health. And the great thing about LifeVantage is the strength of that company, and they have the purchasing power, the operational strength, and they have already put in place manufacturing orders for P84 that will build up safety stocks in every place in the world. So the days of running out of P84 are in our past, and so this is one of the great things. We appreciate your patience with us as we dealt with this supply demand issue, but I am so happy to see these huge orders of P84 be placed. Our manufacturers are responding. They are like, buying new equipment, putting on new shifts, and we're building up safety stocks of P84 so that you can anyway, we just don't have to worry about that again. So thank you for that question. And Adam, thanks for bringing that up.
awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for your time. You guys have been great. You guys are in it. You're enthusiastic. I love your excitement. I love your attention. You guys are the very, very best. Have a wonderful day. We will see you on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Same time, same place. And we're going to have a great few months, guys. We're going to end 2025 with a bang and then launch into 2026 and beyond. What a wonderful call, and what a wonderful presentation from Kelly. Guys, you're the best. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good one, everybody.